Top 10 most powerful land forces in the world. Let's get started. Pakistani Army. With the huge manpower and large military equipment, the Pakistan Army is undoubtedly one of the most powerful land forces in the world. The Pakistan Army has combat experience fighting 3 major wars with neighboring India and many border skirmishes. The Pakistan Army at present has around 560,000 active soldiers. Its army current military equipment includes 2,300 plus active main battle tanks, over 3,600 armored fighting vehicles, 420 plus self-propelled artillery, around 1,400 towered artillery, 130 plus multiple launch rocket system, 52 attack helicopter. Number 9. Israeli Ground Forces. The Israeli Ground Forces is one of the most battle-trained armed forces in the world. It has fought a number of wars and border conflicts with the neighboring countries. Although not so large in size, the Israeli Ground Forces is equipped with modern and advanced military equipments. Its ground forces at present has around 135,000 active soldiers. Its ground forces' present military equipment includes 1,650 plus Merkava main battle tanks, around 6,000 armored personnel carrier, 650 plus self-propelled artillery, 300 towed artillery, over 100 multiple launch rocket system. Number 8. Turkish Land Forces. The Turkish Land Forces is one of the largest in Europe and is the second largest next to USA among the NATO members. The Turkish Land Forces at present has around 265,000 active soldiers. Its current military equipments include 2,400 plus main battle tank, 6,300 plus armored fighting vehicles, 940 plus self-propelled artillery, over 1,100 towed artillery, 320 plus multiple launch rocket system, 100 plus attack helicopters. Number 7. French Army. The French Army is one of the largest in Europe and the largest in the European Union. The French Army is a well-trained, combat-experienced, equipped with advanced and modern military equipments. The French Army at present has around 120,000 active soldiers. Its current military equipment includes 406 Leclerc main battle tanks, 3,200 plus armored fighting vehicles, 109 self-propelled artillery, 12 towed artillery, 13 multi-launch rocket system, 68 attack helicopter. Number 6. Japan Ground Self-Defense Force. Classified as one of the most powerful military in Asia with huge military budget, the Japanese Ground Self-Defense Force at present has around 150,000 active soldiers. Now, coming to the equipment of Japanese ground forces. The Japanese Ground Forces has over 1,100 main battle tanks, around 1,000 armored fighting vehicles, 220 plus self-propelled artillery, around 100 multi-launch rocket system, 100 plus attack helicopter. Number 5. South Korean Army. The Republic of Korean Army is one of the largest standing army in the world. It manages large and powerful military equipment both for power projections and defensive capabilities. The South Korean Army at present has around 465,000 active soldiers. Its current military equipments include 2,600 plus main battle tanks, around 3,700 armored fighting vehicles, over 2,900 towed artillery, 3,000 plus self-propelled artillery, 560 plus multiple launch rocket system, over 100 attack helicopter. Number 4. Indian Army. India has hostile border tensions with both China and Pakistan and has engaged in major wars with both the countries. Its manpower and military equipments are quite large and has one of the largest military budgets in the world. The Indian Army currently has the largest number of land forces in the world, with around 1.25 million active soldiers. The Indian Army land equipment consists of around 4,800 main battle tanks, over 3,200 armored fighting vehicles, 4,200 plus towed artillery, 200 plus self-propelled artillery, over 300 multiple launch rocket system, over 100 attack helicopters. Number 3. People Liberation Army Ground Force, China. The PLA is the world's largest military force and constitutes the second largest defense budget in the world. It is also one of the fastest modernizing militaries in the world with significant regional power and rising global power projection capabilities. The People Liberation Ground Forces currently has around 950,000 plus active military personnel, over 7,000 main battle tanks, 8,000 plus armored fighting vehicles, around 1,500 towed artillery, around 1,800 self-propelled artillery, 1,800 plus multiple launch rocket system, 200 plus attack helicopters. Number 2. Russian Ground Forces. Undoubtedly the most powerful military in Eurasia and the second most powerful military in the world, the Russian ground forces are equipped with some of the most powerful military hardware. Its missile system, both in offensive and defensive capabilities, are some of the best in the world. The Russian ground forces currently has around 360,000 active soldiers. Its ground forces military equipment includes 13,500 plus main battle tanks, over 23,000 armored fighting vehicles, although mostly are in reserve, around 5,500 self-propelled artillery, 4,000 plus towed artillery, 3,600 plus multi-launch rocket system. Number 1. United States Army. The U.S. Army has significant capabilities in both defense and power projection due to its large budget, resulting in advanced and powerful technologies which enable a widespread deployment of the force around the world. Currently, it is the most powerful land forces in the world. At present, the United States Army has around 480,000 active Army personnel, around 8,000 Abrams main battle tanks, over 24,000 armored fighting vehicles, 1,400 plus self-propelled artillery, around 1,300 towed artillery, 1,350 plus multiple launch rocket system, over 750 plus Apache attack helicopters.